One of the things around here I'm definitely not shy on or short of is scrap metal. Hacked up some of the flat plates out of a what's it called, a quad frame. Figure a couple of these will do for the verticals. Take the two longest ones, these two, and take them over to the vise. I'm going to straighten them out, hammer them, twist them, get them pinched down to where they'll fit tight over that, and then that'll make our vertical. Then we just got to figure out the wraparound. And I might be able to hammer this tight enough to do it properly. I am going to have to cut off the bit of weld on the bottom there, but hacksaw can do that. Hacksaw and a pair of vice grips. So I'll get that prepped, get that garbage off the end of it, and then I'll show you that process. Well, yeah, I'll do the other process too. Take some of this flat bar, make two that way, and I still have enough that if the bending doesn't hold it in place for these ones, I can use more flat bar to do a wraparound on that one, which there's plenty of room for. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of room for that. And everything will be held together tight. So I'll prep everything and I'll bring it over to the vise. There unfortunately comes a time when you realize gotta replace the hacksaw blade. I think when those teeth actually broke off in that chunk there. Focus you. Yeah, when those teeth actually just broke off there, I'm gonna have to replace the hacksaw blade. In the interim, I'm going to use the angle grinder to clean everything up as best I can outside. Yeah, I'll clean everything up and then I'll show you on the vise. Ain't perfect. Yeah, they ain't even good. But they're as clean as they need to be. I'm just going to be hammering and bending the shit out of them anyway. So, let's get you set up on a vise. Okay. Get as close as I can here, get a good view of it. This little shock bolt, that's about the same diameter as that smaller, what's it called there, axle. So let's see if we can bend this around, get it into that rough shape with the vise. Gotta squish it evenly. I do not know what's making that little noise, but it's still making that little noise. What is that? Oh. Okay. Don't seem to be doing a great job. I mean, it's starting to bend, but let's see if a hammer helps. Try it down here. Nearest convincing tool I have. Seems to be getting there. It's getting better. As long as I don't hit my fingers, I'm good. Yeah, it's getting good. I think the vise will handle it from there. And then we got to bend it back out again after the fact. So we got to bend it back out now. Let's bend it straight first because it's kind of folded on itself a little. A lot better. Another convincer. That one's not going to fit. But I do need to convince this thing to separate. I'll do it down here on the ground. Get those two long bits apart. Spreading the cotter pin. Okay, so put that in the vise. Put this in it to keep it shape. Start getting a little pressure on the vise. Oh, just bastard in here. Whoop! That's not good. The wedge just bastard in here. A little further than it was previously. See if we can get this to bend itself into the correct shape. Kind of wish I had a bigger vise for this, but I don't. Let's see how that works, if it works at all. And it's getting there. It's nowhere near, but it's getting there. How will that work here? I'll sit over that. Point in the right direction. So that's roughly where that's going to be. Lined up between there. Well, yeah, lined up there. That little cut lines up evenly with the mechanical bit there. So that will go over there and go over there. So I've got to separate this enough to be thick enough to go around that, and it should work. Once I do that, then I can start on the center ones, which will be out of this plate. Might only need one center one if these two work. Okay. I try and hammer and bend and twist this thing into shape again, the right shape, and see where we go from there. We mangled and manhandled this as much as we can. Let's see how it fits. Goes over there. See, it's kind of twisted, kind of straight. Goes over that one. Sits in the right spot. Pile it down on there. There we go. That ain't too bad. You know, hose clamps would hold that. And it's just holding it here. Still going to go this way though, which I don't like. I might do a vertical from here, which would wrap around. It still would have to connect from here to keep it straight. Okay. Got that one built. I'll do the other one. We'll see what happens. If it flops a little bit, that should be fine. If it flops backwards, that really should be fine. It should be no problem at all. Because, you know, if the wheels sit behind the basket, that's fine. They're going to be either side either way. You just don't want them up under the basket. So I will build the other one of these. Bend the shit out of it. We'll see how they work out. So we got both of those in there. They hold up nice. They sit flat. Nothing holding them tight right now, but let's see what I can do about that. Has to go, how far does it have to go? Has to go to there. Okay, so that's where it's going to sit. I'm going to get the crimps on here now. Bend and mold and shape those. There's going to be a lot of hammering. And once we get it all locked in place, then I can deal with getting the wheels back on. Show you when I get that on the go.